anyone who blocks my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill them.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the support episode, because we've got a lot of them to go through. There are some of them for me. Let's go ahead and knock them out real quick. Because when I go and I look at the map, if I can remember how to look at the map, I've got a support conversation. I've got about 3 of them around the monastery. Let's go visit. Hey, I remember how to run. Go me.
Hey, you.
Hey, me.
Hi.
So who are you? You are Ash. Hi, Ash. Yep, of course, that's why I came here.
Oh, hey, Professor.
You're chipper as ever.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
From 5 years ago?
Maybe you don't remember. It's been quite a while. The man who stole the book from that market stall. I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful.
Even the kid? Wow, I'm surprised. If I had that kind of story, I probably wouldn't tell my kid about it.
It's a really nice feeling.
Hey, well, that worked out.
Yeah, but it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right.
Well, it is hard to pull yourself out of, like, poverty. Although, again, does this have to have a time skip? Like, this place is deserted and destroyed. Why is he still here?
My actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone, no matter how much I try.
No, but there is value in the attempt.
If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't. You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me.
Interesting.
I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush."
Leonardo, I do wish we'd gotten to know him, other than like his first actual appearance being we killed him because he opposed the church.
I know I can't help very many people right now, but I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile.
It absolutely is. One person can't change the whole world,
I have to believe that, at least.
but many people can.
Thanks. That's reassuring to hear. What about you, Professor? Has anything been troubling you lately?
So many things. Actually, nothing. I'm fine.
I'd be happy to help, as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
Well, I'll make sure to keep you away from, Marianne. I think I was calling Mercedes Marianne, during the battle, now that I think about it.
I genuinely enjoy helping people. It's a great feeling making someone smile. So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it, because I care about you.
Aww. Yeah, that's really kind.
You think so? It's just what anyone would do, really.
Oh, look at him all blushing. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I said I've kind of got my heart set on Dedue at this point, but Dedue is apparently dead, even though I don't believe it.
So what'll it be? How can I help? I'm happy to, if that's what you'd like.
Right.
Okay, and then I also thought I saw... Yep, there's one here and one there. I know I could just get these in the support menu and I don't have to actually run to them and find them, but I think it's more rewarding and fun to actually go around the area and locate them.
Professor.
Absolutely. Well, I think I may have already seen this one.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead. I can't. Not when I'm
I
right on the
have
cusp
seen this
of
before.
using my power
And it does
to
make
great
sense.
potential. Surely you yourself are tough.
Yeah, I already actually seen this one. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time going through a conversation with her that we've already seen. Hi, best friend.
Thanks, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again.
I know, I missed you.
I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago. But I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
He is my favorite NPC. I mean, like, I don't literally mean that, but I like him a lot.
Professor. Finally, I notched a win against you.
Did you? I almost had you.
True, it was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
That is a little bit. I mean, like, not to shit on Felix's Cheerios, but it's like I've been asleep for 5 years and my muscles have been atrophying, and you narrowly beat me. Good job.
It's like training with my brother. He always won, always, and died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him.
Interesting. Maybe not the most healthy outlook.
And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
I mean, that is very... Whatever you set as your goal as a kid, it's very hard to move past, even when it's no longer applicable or intelligent.
Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength.
Yep, you're now aiming to be a swordsman worthy of your brother's legacy.
Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
Oh, come on, you know who.
You, obviously.
I know, come on. Don't be coy. Larshy.
I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen.
I mean, you would have a harder time if I actually trained swords at all.
It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still. Just what I was hoping you'd say. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
This is nice. I like it. I think that's all of the... Yeah, that's all of it for her. So, of course, we will start out with frickin' Mercedes. Oh, God, and she has them with everyone. Wow, rank B with Felix. Everyone else is rank A. Like, almost literally everyone.
Are you praying, Ignatz? Are you concerned about something?
Many things.
A little. I'm coming to accept that I will never be an artist.
Dude, you just told me that you were going to become an artist, and you basically written a letter to your parents about it.
I'm self-taught, so my style and technique are probably all wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Besides, how could I persuade my father? I can't even imagine his reaction. He'd disown me.
It takes courage to stray from the path that has been set out for you. It's never easy.
It's interesting that she looks like this, and even though we changed her class, I guess this is just her adult garb. You know what? I'm into it.
I'm in a similar position. I've been carrying out my adoptive father's wishes up until this point. But it's never a bad thing to have dreams. That's how I feel, at least.
I do have to say, I shouldn't dread Mercedes, as I kind of am doing, because she's a really boring character, but now that she's in the A ranks, these are always more meaningful than they are before.
I can't imagine a life in which I'd given up on my dreams. How could anyone find happiness in that? Even with your father's demands, you can still work toward one small dream at a time.
You know, I suppose you're right. My dream of being an artist gives me the energy to go on. You're really wise, Mercedes.
Oh, goodness. That's not how most people would describe me.
Well, they should.
I just don't want you to give up on your art. Besides, I genuinely do want to see your painting of the goddess.
Especially if what's-her-name doesn't foul it up.
Really? I'm pleased to hear you say so. You said you're in the same position as I am. What did you mean by that?
My future has been decided for me as well. I'm to be married off to a nobleman.
What?
Is it really that surprising? I think many young women face the same fate.
It's interesting because the word fate is not necessarily the word that, especially hearing from Sylvain. Like, he hates that people actively go after that, and she's like, ah.
So, will you get married?
I suppose I haven't given it much thought. Whatever may happen, I'm sure everything will work out in the end if I don't give up on my dreams.
Everything will work out in the end. Mercedes, you're amazing.
She kind of is, yeah.
I think that whatever you do, wherever you go, you'll help a lot of people. You're so kind. I know you can... Oh,
What's wrong, Ignatz? You have a strange look on your face.
for my whole life I've wanted to paint the goddess, but I never could. Whatever shape I gave her, she never seemed quite right. But it's just come to me.
It's wonderful how inspiration can strike so suddenly. Quick, paint before you lose it.
I will. Will you help me?
Are you gonna make her the goddess? Oh my god.
I'd be happy to help, but I'm not sure what I can do.
Take your clothes off.
Don't you see? The goddess I imagined and tried
I
to
freaking
paint
knew he
so
was
many
going here.
times.
Oh my god.
She's you. I have to get my supplies. Stay right there.
Well, to say such a thing directly before the altar, that must be some kind of sin. I'll say an extra prayer for him.
I hope they don't end up together, but I can't really control it. Alright, and A rank here. I should probably get Felix's out of the way because the B rank, it won't be as
Do
interesting.
you have a moment?
Ignatz just painted my portrait and it came out looking horrible. Does he hate me?
Is this about what happened when we were shopping? If so, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not so fast. I haven't properly apologized.
That was 5 years ago, lady.
So, I'm sorry. I got scared.
So, like, some of these make sense that they wait for A rank until this time skip happens, but this one makes no... Did they forget the time skip was happening?
Imagine if something bad happened to you because of me.
Mercy.
You would have just run away if you were on your own, wouldn't you? Instead, you acted defensively because I was there. I dragged you down.
Yep, you also made her into a braver person and gave her self-confidence in her own abilities.
Mercy, you're upsetting me. How dare you say that you dragged me down? You know why I was acting so recklessly? Because I wanted to protect my best friend in the whole
Aww.
world.
Annie.
Do you remember when we first enrolled at the academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. But because you were there, I didn't lose hope. So, don't say stupid things about how you dragged me down or how you don't deserve things.
Thank you for saying that. And again, I'm sorry. You're just so important to me. I
Oh.
know I could never find another friend
This
like you.
this is not the best writing I've ever heard, and it shouldn't mean much to me. But oh.
You stayed by my side through thick and thin. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me.
Mercy, can we be friends again?
Did you actually stop being friends?
Of course, Annie. Friends forever.
Good. I don't know what I would have done if we hadn't found a way to make up.
I didn't even know you were fighting.
I'm sorry. I should have said something sooner.
No, I'm the one who should have stopped being so stubborn and
It's
said
been
something
5
like-
years. I think you're both at fault.
You know, now that everything's as it should be, I'm suddenly starving.
That's just like you. Come, let's go for tea.
Ooh, let's! And we should have some Mercy-baked sweets on the side.
Way to add extra work to her.
I think I love you more than just about anything in the world.
You do? Oh, Annie, you're too sweet.
Not as sweet as your baking.
Okay, guys.
You're baking more than anything in the world, too.
I was all awe earlier, and now it's just getting sickening.
Well, I'm always happy to bake for you, Annie.
I'm so happy to have you bake, back.
Man, Annette is totally using this girl. Okay, let's get Felix out of the way, because it's a B rank, and it won't be as rewarding. Although, man, that one went too far.
Excuse me, Ash. Do you have a moment? I finally managed to finish cooking a dish, and I would love for you to have a taste.
Sounds good. I'd be happy to.
Wait, this isn't Felix. I clicked the wrong one.
Wow, Mercedes. This is delicious.
Oh, I thought he was praying. I didn't think he was eating.
I used that herb you suggested. Boiling it gave off such a lovely aroma. I think I used the right amount of spice, too. Even I could eat it without burning my tongue. I'm a much better cook now, thanks to you.
Again, this is another conversation like, why did this have to wait 5 years to happen?
I hope you can continue teaching me.
Oh, definitely. I should thank you, too.
You should. Do it.
Thank me? Even after all the trouble I've caused you?
Seeing you persevere has made me really happy. In fact, you've reminded me of someone I cared about a lot.
Oh, interesting. Who?
Oh, someone you cared about? Romantically? This is all so sudden, Ash. I don't...
Don't overread into things.
I didn't mean it that way. I was actually thinking about my brother.
What a relief. I didn't even know you had a brother.
Yeah, she's got her heart sold to Annette, Ash. Don't.
He was the son of Lenato, my adoptive father. I always called him my brother, though. Failure never got to him. All he'd ever do is laugh and try again.
Interesting. What happened to him? Because when we fought Lenato, I don't think he was there.
Whenever I was feeling down about a setback, he would cheer me up. He'd say something like, "Don't worry, we'll tackle it together next time."
Oh, sounds like a good guy.
I was always happy to have him around.
Well, yeah, it sounds like he was a great shoulder to cry on.
He sounds like a wonderful person.
He was. And I get the same feeling from you.
I've done nothing but bother you with frivolous little things.
But that's okay, you're allowed to.
I'm sure I could never be like your brother. But I'd like to stay by your side, if you'll have me.
Man, she is really, like, plowing down this path.
What do you mean?
I want to be there to help you in times of need, or to cheer you up when you're feeling down. I should be able to manage that without doing too much damage.
God dang it, stop trying to be cute.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you, Mercedes. I know I can rely on you.
You certainly can, she's awesome. In battle and a healing capacity. Alright. And now can I actually successfully click on Felix? Jeebus.
Here you are.
Oh, were you looking for me, Felix?
You were injured in the last battle. Are you okay?
That's actually true. I totally let a swordsman slash her just so she could kill it, because I didn't have any other way to kill him.
I'm fine now. Thank you for your concern.
You really are troublesome.
Felix.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to get in your way out there. I just couldn't help but worry. I was only trying to keep an eye on you.
What are you even doing on the battlefield?
Saving everyone's life. Alright, you all know I am not the biggest fan of Mercedes out there, but she is damn necessary. So, shut the fuck up, Felix.
You endangered yourself and got hurt. Such a stupid thing to do.
Yes, of course, you're right. I have no excuses.
If you intend to carry on being such a fool, you'd best stay near me.
Felix is so bad. I mean, I would think 5 years would get him slightly better at talking to people.
Are you sure? I'd hate to get in your way again.
You can...
Hmm?
You can keep thinking of me as your little brother. And that'd be better than going through this again.
But I thought you didn't like that. Didn't you say you were fed up with it?
Yeah, but times heal a lot of wounds.
I am fed up with it. I've already spent years filling in for someone who's dead. My older brother inspired love and respect. He was a great knight. He died. Since his death, his memory has followed me around like a shadow.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother too.
Poor Mercedes, she's like, everyone has brothers and I never knew!
I don't let my personal feelings distract me on the battlefield. Still, do I really remind you of him?
Wait, what? She literally just said she didn't even know you had a brother. How would you remind her of him?
Well, you don't look like him, but something about you feels so familiar.
Oh, her little brother, okay. I had a moment of dumb.
It just makes me want to protect you. That's not to say that you're incapable or unreliable or anything like that.
You can say it. You can take it.
In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're the one who just came to check on me.
You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're reckless. Lives are at stake, including mine when I have to run over and save your skin.
Yes, I'll try to be more careful. Thank you for being so kind, Felix.
I should point out that you never went to help her, ever. By the time you got to her, we'd already won. Okay, and the last one for Mercy. Monsieur Sylvain.
Mercedes, you're looking divine as always.
Very interesting and specific word choice.
Good evening, Sylvain. Thank you for coming out to see me.
Just the two of us meeting at this time of night? You move quicker than I thought.
Hmm? I don't know what speed has to do with it, but there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
I'm not sure if she's playing dumb or if she honestly doesn't know what he's getting at.
Ah, okay. I probably should have figured that out.
I can be so forgetful at times. I neglected to mention this the other day. I meant to say that I know you've been through a lot in this life.
What is this background music? Oh, it's the beginning of this. I didn't recognize it for a second, and I was like, that's a weird...
Huh? Me?
Your parents have placed a great deal of pressure on you as their heir. And it's all because you were born with a crest. You've had to put up with such lofty expectations.
All of the kingdom's noble houses expect a lot from their heirs. I'm no different from any other noble guy or gal. We've all got responsibilities.
But didn't you mention that your brother envied you enough to wish you dead? I'm sure that wasn't easy.
And that is really weird, because even if Sylvain died, it's not like he would suddenly get a crest.
Thinking about it, life was probably a lot harder for my brother than it ever has been for me.
Didn't you also mention that women were only interested in having your, as you say, crest baby? I'm not very interested in the particulars, but...
Yeah, tell me how to have kids with a crest bearer. I mean, not that I want to know.
I get the feeling that you don't care very much for these women who throw themselves at you.
I'd appreciate it if maybe you kept that observation between the two of us.
Your secret's safe with me. I understand the pain you've had to carry.
I very much doubt that. I'm sure you understand it more than you did, but you can't... I guess you can empathize with it, but you can't sympathize with it, if that makes sense.
I know you've got your share of bad memories too, but...
That's why you feel comfortable letting your guard down around me. Come now. That's enough with the sad smile.
Mercedes, was my sad smile really that bad? Did it ruin my dashing good looks?
Not at all. You actually look more handsome to me with honesty on your face.
Aw, here come the waterworks.
I wonder if this is the first time a woman has actually legitimately understood him.
Don't be ashamed of crying. I'm here to protect you. Will you protect me in return?
From what?
I will. I promise. You know, Mercedes, you really are a
Oops, I didn't mean to press the button. Cat, out of the way! I can't actually see when they're finished talking. Alright, so Mercedes is done. Let's go to the second most boring character. Ash! Oh, Annette has a double A. Interesting.
Oh, how unlucky that we were assigned to clean this ancient tower.
How's that unlucky? Someone's got to do it.
It's not a pleasant job, but someone has to do it.
With all the windows boarded up, it's so dark. And there are strange noises.
Yeah, they really skimped on the background in here, didn't they?
Like that noise. What was that? A rat? Tell me it was a rat.
Literally no noise happened.
Better than a ghost.
You're not scared of ghosts, are you, Ash? I didn't think you'd be.
Well, I mean, ghosts are something you can't really fight.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
Odd reaction.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh no! What was that noise?
It's okay. It's just the wind blowing the door shut.
See, now this conversation makes sense to me after the 5 years, because of course there'd be significant cleanup now.
Oh no, the latch is rusted. It won't budge.
What? You mean we're trapped in here?
Wow, if only one of us was a powerful mage.
I'm sorry. I didn't think to prop the door open.
Don't worry about that now. We need to think of a way out of here.
I guess Annette doesn't actually have fire, unlike most mages.
Well, what if we were to pry the boards off the windows?
Yes, that! We can do it in no time.
Oh, there's something on my face!
Calm down, Ash. It's a cobweb. Just a cobweb.
How do you know? You can't see anything.
Gotta pull ourselves together. Now, which of the windows should we check? I can't stand it here in the pitch dark.
Oh, I've got one here. Stand back.
This is a very... Did you just break the window?
Oh, we made it.
Like, that wasn't prying a... That was... I heard glass shattering.
I wouldn't want to go through that again. For a moment there, I didn't think we'd make it out alive. No. Oh, wait! I've lost it. It's gone.
What is it?
The doll my father gave me. Oh, I must have dropped it.
You carry a doll around? What?
In the tower? Are you going back for it?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I've been meaning to throw it out for a while.
No,
now.
you haven't. Why do women lie? I guess I should say, why does everyone lie? When it's so super obvious that it means a lot to her.
Are you sure? If it was a gift from your father...
Yes, but it can't be helped. Let's just get back to the monastery.
Right.
Alright. And then Ash. We'll do Ash and Casper, because I really like Ash and Ingrid's storyline.
Did you hear, Casper? There's been another theft in the pantry.
Come on, we can't waste time arguing about it like last time. We gotta catch the guy.
It is funny, these like super buff guys.
There he is. Corner him, Ash.
I've cut off his escape route. He's all yours.
You're not going anywhere, you dirty thief.
We did it. He was pretty nimble, but no match for the two of us together.
I guess, but I didn't think our thief would be so...
Young, womanly. Kitty!
Yeah, I never would have guessed a cat this big could sneak into our pantry.
So, what do we do with him?
We? Weren't you the one barreling on about striking the culprit down last time?
You really think I'm gonna attack him? Why don't you try your genius plan instead? Go ahead, talk it out. Let the cat explain himself. I doubt you'll understand a word the guy says.
Okay, this is a good interaction.
I guess neither of us has the right solution here. So, what are we going to do with this? Oh!
Huh? Huh? Oh.
Looks like he gave us the slip.
He sure did.
Great job, guys. Super proud of you.
Well, after a daring escape like that, I guess there's no more we can do.
I'll teach him a lesson if we ever catch him again. I thought of a pretty good plan to show him the error of his ways.
I'm really curious to hear this. And my cats are very afraid to have me hear this.
Well, I've got an idea of my own, so I guess I'd better find him first.
Is that a challenge? Well then, may the best plan win.
I'm actually really looking forward to seeing part A of this. Alright, and the last one for Ash is Ingrid. Yeah, just making sure that that's actually true.
There you are, Ingrid.
Whoa, hi Ash. You seem excited. What's that you're holding?
A book I found in town. I bought it for you.
Aww.
From me? Ash, this looks very costly. Antique books like this are never cheap. Wow. The cover is stunning, and the binding is still in fantastic condition.
I drove a hard bargain. Still, I'll probably have to cut back on my spending for a while.
Why did you go to so much trouble?
Is you're worth it?
It wasn't easy, but as soon as I came across this legend, I knew you had to read it too.
Well then, I will read it. Oh, the knight on the cover looks striking.
I do kind of hope Ash and Ingrid end up being the couple. But again, you can only control your own characters.
Fascinating, right? I was captivated from the moment I laid eyes on the cover.
There's an aura of stoicism intermingled with beauty, even amid a gruesome battle. Wait, looking closer at the face, this knight is a woman.
Well, yeah, those do happen.
Yes, and she was a real historical figure. She was born into a noble family and bore a crest, but she was accepted into the king's service as a knight. She fought in many battles at her king's side, serving him all her life as his right hand. Oh, sorry, I've said too much. I didn't mean to spoil the story for you. I'm just so excited. I hope you enjoy it too.
Thank you for the encouragement, Ash.
It's really nice, actually.
Living as a knight is certainly not an easy task. I know it will mean much pain, strife, and heartache. But I still want to pursue that dream. Talking to you has reminded me.
Well, good. I think you'll be a good knight. I think you're already a good knight. I just wish you were a little bit more durable.
I'm not the type who gives up easily.
That's the Ingrid I know.
So to start, I'm going to read this book.
Great! When you're finished and freshly inspired, we'll talk about becoming knights. Not the ones in stories either. The real thing.
I look forward to it, Ash.
Aww. Like, their relationship, friendship, whatever, definitely seems very genuine. Alright, and seeing how much we've still got left... Oh my god, Felix! Not too much, but man, Felix is getting around and then some. Holy crap. But yeah, seeing that we've all got all this left, I'm going to go ahead and split the support episode, and I will see you in the next one for the other half. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate you.